My government succeeded in dealing with separatists from southeast, southwest, terrorists in northeast, bandits in northwest, north central. Buhari, welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. He said a milestone includes combating terrorism, armed banditry, kidnapping, separatist tendencies, crude oil theft, as well as militancy in the South and cybersecurity. President Muhammadu Buhari says his government, since coming to office 8 years ago, has succeeded in achieving milestones in the area of national security. He said the milestones including combating terrorism, armed banditry, kidnapping, separatist tendencies, crude oil theft, as well as militancy in the South and cybersecurity. Femi Adesina, his special advisor on media and publicity, disclosed this in an article titled, "With PMB as Moving Spirit, NSA Mongono Leaves Footprints on the Sands of Time," shared on his official Facebook page on Thursday. However, I can confidently state here today that we have achieved significant milestone in degrading the major threat and restoring normalcy to most of the hitherto securitarized areas in the northeast, Adesina quoted Buhari as saying. These areas previously occupied by terrorists have been freed and internally displaced persons are voluntarily returning to their homes. This was largely achieved through the valiant efforts of our armed forces and other security agencies, in collaboration with our regional and international partners, but above all, the support and cooperation of the Nigerian citizens. Apart from the degraded threat of terrorism in the northeast, the government has also curbed a series of armed banditry and kidnapping cases in the northwest and north central zones, which emerged as a result of the scattering of Boko Haram in the northeast and the explosion of Libya in the Maghreb. In addition, agitation in the southeast and to much lesser extent about the southwest, which have been expressive concerns of separatist tendencies, are being checkmated. He also touched on the successes in other areas like crude oil theft, sea robbery, piracy, militancy in the south, illegal and unregulated and unreported, fishing and cybersecurity, among others. The article further reads, a landmark event happened in Abuja on Tuesday, March 21st, 2023. President Muhammadu Buhari commissioned 2 architectural wonders at the office of the National Security Advisors Complex at the Free Arms Zone area of the Federal Capital Territory. One was the National Counter-Terrorism Center and the new officers of the National Security Advisor NSA architectural masterpieces, if you ever saw any, and the landmark under administration of the unobstructive Buhari, the infrastructure man. So Buhari is clapping for himself and telling himself that he tried. Wow. Delusion, auditory and visual hallucinations have been the hallmarks of Buhari's life. So if you believe that he dealt with any issues that Nigeria faced to date during the administration, but Buhari can say whatever he likes. He has only a couple of months to spread his lies. Who really gives a rat's ray about him and what he has to say now? He will soon make his unauspicious exit into the historical oblivion. Delusion, your slumber during the racial profiling of Southeasterners in Lagos only increases the momentum of the separatists. The presidency, known for mouthing the right of every Nigerian to live anywhere, including in the bushes, when silent once it concerns the rights of the people of the Southeast, are you going to blame them? These people who are coming out to complain, we are the ones causing their problem now. Very soon now, if the reverse is the case, everybody for done they shout. Okay. Indeed, so much that at some point you could not freely travel home to Katsina State because bandits were said to be in the possession of a missile captured from your army that could potentially bring down your plane. You were plated with stones and, rather unusually, angrily criticized in public by people of your own state. Katsina bandit threatened, without any consequences, to kidnap you and to demonstrate that they could. They struck at your prisons located only a few hours' drive from your seat of government. The strategic state of Kaduna, which is at present just only 2 hours' drive to your north and your second home, became and is still practically speaking, a killing field and Nigeria's headquarters of banditry and kidnapping. Out of fear, Southeasterners listened and heeded more to IPOB than they did to their state government. Internally displaced persons, IDPs, most of those who refused to willingly go home, but had to be forcibly dispersed in order to give false impression that the insurgency had been defeated. Notwithstanding, Adipikam still abound all round Borno, Adamawa and Yobe states, and other states of the Federation. The party's presidential candidate had to engage in underhand tactics to get Yoruba agitators to tone things down in order not to jeopardize the chances of a Yoruba presidency. Yes, Buhari had indeed successfully dealt with the bandits and secessionists. My own is this. At the end of the day, hopefully, Nigeria is going to be great again. It is not a Herculean task, but mission impossible to try and defend the indefensible. The 80-athletic regime of Buhari could be best described as garbage in, garbage out. No wonder his handpicked successor Tinubu was massively rejected by around 70% of the Nigerian people. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.